What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 3. Last time we finished off the events for our free day. There really isn't too much else to do. So now we are going to rest up for the night and get ready for the Panzer Soldat training, as well as our next field study, or field exercise, right? I keep calling it what it's the same thing. Field study, which will take us to Crossbell. So we're going to see how that adventure is going to play out. So for now, let's just head back to the room for the night and call it a day. Panzer Soldat training followed by the field exercises. Things are going to get busy from tomorrow on. Should I head back to my room for the day? "8:50 p.m. Well, I guess we're not done for the night yet. Phew, what a day. Our next field exercises are in Crossbell, and we'll need to look after a VIP inspection team on top of that. Randy acted like it was no big deal, but I need to tell Yuna about it tomorrow. It's 9 p.m. A bend time will be on soon. Should I call Machias and tell him about the field exercises? Oh, it's starting. Guess the intelligence division hasn't been able to catch her yet. He used to relax while listening to us, but now he's just like, okay, what kind of info are you going to drop during this? Because she's not just doing this solely for fun. Uh-oh. It wouldn't really surprise me if, like, I don't know if, like, Ouroboros Enforcers and Anguis, like, if they have rooms and stuff, like, at Ouroboros headquarters, or what have you, but it wouldn't surprise me if she had a room full of Mishi stuff. After the radio program was over, Rain contacted Machias. They talked about a bend time Misty's reappearance in the upcoming field exercises. Right? I hear you, she's the same as ever. But yeah, Crossbell City, huh? The timing's too good to be true. Not to mention, you'll be there for your business trip, too. Yeah, of course. Let's keep each other posted. Oh, and by the way, you don't know You don't happen to know who will be on the inspection team, do you?
監察員は立場上政府の情報は伝わらなくてね。なんとなく見当はつくが、まあ憶測はやめておこう。それより皇太子殿下のご成長ぶりは程度でも話題になっているが、君をいきなり引き抜こうというのはさすがに驚きだな。
It was more than tried. He was kind of threatening about it. I'm starting to feel like I was a little too harsh with him. I'd like to talk with him again if I get the chance. Okay, good night. Guess we're going to bed. Oh, okay. Not that that was super necessary. Wonder if that just means there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to happen. I mean, I imagine there's not really going to be a saving point until we actually touch down in Crossbow. Military finance is really coming together. Toa and the old man's guidance must be pretty helpful. They're both extraordinary people, though I heard the professor doesn't really do anything. The students must be doing their best. I'm sure they'll do better than last time. Yeah, the training here is really going to show during emergencies. Let's do our best with our respective classes too. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry to change the subject, but I heard a lot happened. Yeah. I feel like I could have tried harder to decline, but... it must be hard being popular. So that's the Prince of Erebonia, huh? Compared to Prince Olivert, he seems a little less friendly. Yeah, I'd say the younger brother seems to be more regal. Randy, have you met Prince Olivert too? Yeah, 2 years ago at that big trade conference. He's really something else. Let me guess, he made a dramatic entrance and started strumming that lute of his. Yep, he showed up all of a sudden on a rooftop in the slums and started serenading us. Yep, I do remember that. It was when, like, the remnants of the Vipers and the Testaments were about to go at it again. I think that was it, right? Or was it the Vipers that wanted to pick a fight with the SSS and then he started playing? And then he fell through the roof. See, I like these little, like, Easter eggs, though. Like Randy telling Rena, oh yeah, Prince Oliver did this 2 years ago. Wayne, pay attention to when you shift your center of gravity. If you're able to pivot instantly, you can evade attacks like the Panzerfaust from before. Understood. Maya, your strength is in outranging your opponent. Sniping, support, movement. Always keep the spacing from your opponent in mind and be prepared to move at a moment's notice. Yes, sir. Are you still hung up on what happened yesterday? Are you conflicted about the prince's offer? No, it's not even something I can consider. Still, he is someone I was prepared to risk my life to protect. I keep wondering whether my decision to withdraw from the main campus was the right one. I see. What's happening? Geez, so pushy. That was way too sudden. I'll call the principal. That sound. Panzer Soldats? What? But the only Panzer Soldats besides the ones here are... What? Drakens, no. Those are Spiegels. They're more advanced models than... Okay. Or don't let me finish reading it. Elite Panzer Soldat, Spiegel S. Oh. They've got the Thor's emblem on them. Yeah, but that design is... You three, stop there. Where did you come from? It seems like you showed up via freight train. We're going to need your names and affiliation. Oh, he's back already?
Cedric 候補生以下3名です。第二分校の気候兵教連への特別参加を希望し参上しました。
Huh. Seriously? Again? You were here just yesterday. Your Highness, why on earth? As I said, I will hear your decision. I would also like for you and Reen to bear witness to my current skills. What? Prepare 3 machines. Let's call this a friendly sparring match between the main campus and the branch campus. Our opponent shall be Class 7. Whoa there, Your Highness. Don't be ridiculous. There are procedures we gotta go through for this kind of stuff, which normally wouldn't be Randy's MO. We don't have the authority to approve this match. The best we can do is instruct you while you train. Interesting, I'll allow it. Of course she will. Be ever vigilant, as though the world is a battlefield. I'm sure this will prove an invigorating match for all involved. Michael looks less than pleased with what's going on here. Show me a spectacular battle. Oh no, the higher-ups find out about this. Let's go, Kurt. You're not gonna back down after hearing all that, right? Of course not. I would be honored to accept this challenge. I'll be the third combatant. Heh. Don't you dare hog all the fun for yourselves. You're not in Class 7 yet. Out of the way, little bunny. I'll be the third. Instructor Randolph, I'm borrowing Hector again. Ash. Little bunny. Well, whatever. Go ahead. I don't care who these guys are. We're gonna put them in their place. I don't know what the heck is happening anymore. The two of the main characters are just like, what is even going on? We just need to be careful not letting any accidents happen. So it's Ash, Yuna, and Kurt versus these 3. Oh, so these are the other 2 students. The very stern boy and girl with glasses. Looking forward to it. Kind of funny they were voiced, but now our main characters aren't in the same scene. It would appear they're among the most skilled students at the main campus. And on top of that, they're in state-of-the-art Spiegels. A little difference in performance doesn't mean jack when it comes to a real battle. We'll show these elitists how the branch campus kicks ass. We will now begin the Panzer Soldat mock battle between Thor's main campus and Thor's branch campus. Both sides will use practice weapons. No attacks to the cockpit will be permitted. Once a Soldat has been lightly damaged, it will be considered defeated. Now begin! Well, I guess you get an option to, oh no, you can't save here. Oh yeah, so I guess it makes sense. Oh yeah, I didn't, EX orbs. Sure. Oh, it just applies to all 3. That's cool. Oh yeah, let me, oh, you're only allowed to have partners for the 3. Sure, whatever. Cedric, I'm already tired of you. I really do miss how cute he was before. Oh, impede. Good. These are all such basic soldats that it's impossible to really... Besides Ash, it's so hard to tell who is who from, like, the lineup on the left. Okay, so her name is Ada, and we have Fritz. All right, let's go for her. I figure Cedric is gonna be the most tanky. This guy has dual-wielding wheels. 84, yeah. I'm gonna go for her first. Yeah. Right. Okay. I don't know who it's aiming for, though. Can I even, like, see? Yeah, I don't know who to... Ebon Barrier. Oh, okay. Oh, whatever he's charging up. Well, I guess I want to hit... I guess I want to use it on Ash, then. Well, we'll see. Okay, yeah, his was a buff. All right. Get lost. Your main campus is weak. It's so funny to see how each member of the Arnor family, like each of the three siblings, fight with a completely different style. Cedric is your traditional sword fighter, sword and shield. Alphen uses an orbital staff, and Olivia uses a gun. So they all have a different style to them, so that's kind of neat. There we go. Alright, Hector. Oh, when the guard's broken, it doesn't matter what you use. Okay. Almost. Alright, now, Your Highness, you're the only one left.
私の番です。やよーし。はあくらえ。チャンス。みんな準備はいい？やー
もらった。そこまで。
Sorry, Your Highness. Had to knock you down a peg.
そんなもんよ。よし、やったわ。
Ash is level 21.
まだまだ。
各種ステータスアップ
Wonder if that means if I'm under leveled. The match is over. Get right in there. But beating the Crown Prince. He's the one who picked the fight. He can't complain about how it turned out. We did it. Huh, guess so. I suppose you are still a Vander, no matter how far you've fallen. The two of you weren't half bad either, considering you're students of the branch campus. What was that? Despite the way you look, you're a real piece of work. Kurt, I will accept defeat for today. But know this, I become this strong after... Oh, I become this strong a mere 2 months after enrolling. Me, the weak prince who could barely hold a sword. No doubt you're growing as well, but how strong will you be 2 months from now? That's...
負けは負けですから、今日はおとなしく退散しましょう。クロスベルでの演習の準備を邪魔するつもりもありません。ですが、僕はあなたを諦めませんよ。リーン・シュバルツァー教官。
Lovely. Did he really need to get out of the mech to say that?
それではごきげんよう、第二の皆さん。
今日は遅れを取ったが次は負けん。精進するがいい。
This is Major Irving. Connect me to the O2 sector troops. Why did we not receive notice of an incoming train carrying the Crown Prince? He became that strong in only 2 months? How is that even possible? Field exercising and crossbow, what was he talking about? So that's the Crown Prince, huh? He's one crazy little bastard. Sorry, I couldn't convince the principal to stop it. Don't worry about it, it's just the way she is. And our next field exercise is going to be in crossbow? Yeah, we were going to tell everyone this afternoon. I'm sure some of the students will be concerned. We'll need to take care to address their worries.
なるほど。面白い変わりようだ。駒となるか指し手となるか。そなたはどう見立てる？
Oh.
そうですね。
Seems Aurelia is aware of whatever Muse's true nature is.
子供たちの一人としてどう取り込まれているか次第かと。
Among the Chancellor's children. That afternoon, the students were gathered in the tactical conference room, where they were presented with the next location for their field exercises. They were also told that a VIP inspection team would be visiting Crossbell during their exercises. The students were congratulated for their performance in Sutherland the month before. In the event of an emergency, we will be called upon. This is your chance to show the world we are not some lesser appendage of the main campus. Why is she mad at him? It's not like he did anything. I don't know why out of nowhere she would just scowl at him. For what? Like, the previous times, like, I would get it. Like, there are times where, you know, he may have, like, said something he shouldn't have, but this time it's not his fault. Like, all the students were going to be informed at the same time. Yeah, I don't get why she was mad there. Oh, well. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, we're on our way to Crossbell. That Spiegel they had at the main campus sure was something. It'd be nice if we could get our hands on one of those. Or the high-speed one Scarlet used. Looks like everyone is getting the hang of things. I was worried about Kurt, but he seems to have picked it up quickly. The problem is... I guess I'll just have to watch from afar.
Today, そなたらが向かうのは宿業の地。数百年にわたり帝国の宿敵カルバードと奪い合った場所だ。VIP とやらの視察で正規軍および鉄道憲兵隊も最大限に警戒しているらしいが、2年前の独立騒動の時のように何が起きても不思議ではあるまい。
Lovely.
シャレになってねえぞ。
だが想定外の状況こそ人を成長させる好機でもあろう。人事を尽くして天命を待ち、返事にあっては大いにうろたえ、そしてあがくがよかろう。諸君の成長に期待する。それでは行ってくるがよい。
イエスマン。みんな頑張ってね。
どうか皆様が無事演習を終えられますよう。
各種モニタリングもしっかりやることだな。
Yeah, thanks, Schmidt. I do hope we eventually get to see Tita's grandfather and Schmidt interact at some point. I feel like that'd be very interesting. Or even like Tita's mother and Schmidt. I feel like would be one. They're both very interesting characters. Our arrival in Crossbell Station is planned for 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Once we've loaded on our supplies, we will proceed to the field exercise grounds and begin our 3 days of exercises. By the way, Instructor Orlando, I'm sure you understand, but... Yeah, I know. What's going on? I may as well inform you now. Instructor Randolph Orlando has been dispatched to the branch campus from the Crossbell Military Police Division of the Imperial Army. He will, of course, know many people in Crossbell, but if he becomes distracted by that, it may negatively impact our field exercises. Because of that, we will have him remain at camp and refrain from entering the city. That's effed up. This may be an informal order, but it still comes from the government. That's ridiculous. Oh my god, Reen is mad. That's ridiculous. That's just unfair. Now, calm down, guys. To be honest, I came to the branch campus because a certain someone asked me to. I wasn't planning on going back to Crossbell until things had cooled down. But it's only natural they'd want to keep me where they can see me, given the current situation. Randy. Hey, come on now, don't give me those faces. It's only been 3 months since I've been away. It's way too soon to have a tearful reunion with my pals, you know? Unlike a certain someone I could name, Reen. Randy. I plan to request leave for you to go into the city on the final day at least. Of course, if we have a task then that will take precedence. I'm sorry, but I'd appreciate your understanding this time. Got it. Thanks for thinking of me, though. Reen, Toa, don't worry your pretty little heads about me. God, Reen got furious. Don't let any of the students know, especially Uni. Understood. Please let me know if you'd like to use the communication network. Surely that will be allowed, right, Major? Yes, that should be fine. Let's get ourselves back on topic, though. Reason we're having this bout of field exercises so we can play backup for the inspection team, yeah? Reen's finally sitting down after his outburst. Yes, we will have both combat tactics and military finance perform their exercises while being prepared to respond in case of emergency. But yeah, the reason they don't want Randy going in the city is because the Imperial government is worried he's gonna like try and reconnect with the SSS and hatch some sort of plan to fight back against the government. Which begs the question, why did they not just leave obviously he's an instructor, but wouldn't it have been safer just to leave him at the academy then? Special operations will perform the same tasks as before. Scout the area and fulfill local requests. Understood. Will there be an early morning briefing this time too? Correct. Once we set up camp, gather your students. If there are no further questions, we will end today's briefing. Each of you rest well tonight. Dismissed. Ah, Randy. We all knew things would be different after the annexation, but it seems like there really is a lot going on. Yeah, I need to prepare myself mentally. This will be my first time back in Crossbell in a year. I wonder how much it's changed since it was first occupied. As someone involved with it, I need to make sure I don't look away. I see. I visited a few times over the past year for my NGO work. It feels like it's recovered a lot, economically speaking. But I think it's important for you to see for yourself what things are like. Along with Kurt, Altina, and Yuna. Of course. We'll arrive early tomorrow morning. Lights out in a couple hours. Maybe I'll check in on the students before I rest. Also, I think I want to talk to Randy a bit too. I can't blame him. Now that Reen and Randy have come to an understanding and they're friends, like, he doesn't want to see his friend being treated like this, like some sort of criminal, when all Randy and the others have ever done is try to protect their home. It's nice of you to do the rounds and all, Reen, but make sure you get some rest. From tomorrow on, your life is going to be a whirlwind. I'll try, really. Same goes for you, and I'm not just talking about sleep. Mental rest is every bit as important as physical. The West Lemuria Trade Conference was only 2 years ago, after all. You don't just bounce back from a terrorist attack like that, especially as a student. I don't blame you if you're on edge. It's that obvious, huh? I tried to help however I could, but I was still so green back then. I've been thinking of all the ways we could have better handled their attack. Everything from evacuation routes to medical care. But you're right, I can't overthink it. There's no planning for an attack like that, and my mind really does need rest. Thank you for caring, Reen. No need to thank me, that's what friends are for. Oh boy. Alright. What are all these rooms? Are these the instructor's rooms? Guess so. Is Yuna in the hangar? Yes, I think she wanted to check on the Panzer Soldat equipment. We should probably just let her be for now. Yes, I agree. They know Yuna from her club, right? I'm glad she has such good friends. Having Freddy in the kitchen is really helpful. Honestly, I don't know about his choice of ingredients, but I shouldn't worry about the finer details. I don't think it's a fine detail. Let me know if you ever need some appetizers, Instructor Reen. I got my hands on some choice bee larvae before we left. So juicy, so yummy, take my word for it. I think I'll pass. That you, Schwarzer? You on night patrol again? By the way, I hear the entertainment district is one of Crossbell's big attractions. You guys gonna be heading over there for some special ops? Of course not. Yeah, good point. Guess you can't bring the kids along with you for something like that. You change your mind, let me know. I got a good eye for these kinds of places. I'll pick the best one out just for you. Like I said, I'm not going to any places like that. I mean, they don't even have places. I mean, obviously in the entertainment district, it's just Arkan Seal, the hotel, and then the casino. An escort and after hours? That sounds like heaven and earth. Sheesh, Ash, how do you have so much experience at your age? Oh, I'm so jealous. What did Ash tell him? Please don't be an bad influence on the already very desperate Sydney. So by the time we wake up tomorrow, we'll be in Crossville, huh? I know we're not going there to have fun, but I've never been, so I'm kind of excited to see it. I agree. Though I wish we were going under different circumstances. Yeah, it's not like we'll be able to leave camp and see the sights or anything. I mean, it would have been nice if they were still independent. Oh, sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that. Valerie. Alright, well, there's one exclamation point, so we can talk to Randy first. Hey, Rain, want to grab some coffee? Honestly, I prefer a nightcap, but can't exactly be breaking out the booze with all the students around. Thanks for the offer, but late night coffee and an early morning is probably a bad combo. Maybe we can get another drink sometime together, though. Good point about the coffee. I'd love to go drinking again, though. Man, there are tons of places here I want to take you. There's one casino bar I've been to before, not to mention all the others, filled to the brim with an eye full of, shall we say, classy ladies. Sounds good to me. Maybe we'll have some time on the last day we're here. I don't know about those classy lady-filled bars, though. Come on, you're not a man until you've had a good time at a place like that. Well, guess my partner was still a kid in the same sense, though. He did seem like the serious type. I'm guessing with a baby face like his, the women would be all over him. You're exactly right. Thing is, he doesn't even make use of those good looks of his. It's such a waste. Hold up, women all over him? You're one to talk. With a face like yours and that sharp black hair, you're playing on easy mode. And on top of that, your celeb stats. I bet gals are falling for you left and right. Well, not really. People don't notice me much when I'm wearing glasses. I'll have to take even more care not to stand out while we're in Crossbell. I'm sure the people here don't exactly have the best opinion of me. Eh, why not? As far as I know, most people here don't really have any hard feelings for the Ashen Chevalier. Really? Yeah, you were a student and you showed up after the annexation, right? Pretty much the only thing you did there was put a stop to Calvert's invasions. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure not everyone's gonna roll out the red carpet for you, but I'd say maybe every 6 out of 10 people here like you. I'm not just saying this to make you feel better, you know? It's already been over a year since all that. I'm sure things have calmed down by now. I'm sure they won't start chucking rocks at you in the street or anything, so don't worry about that. Well, I wasn't expecting them to do that exactly, but seeing how Yuna's been towards me, I was prepared for a pretty icy reception. Oh, Uni, well, her situation's a little different from the average Crossbellian. I'd appreciate if you could keep an eye on her during your field exercises. I'm sure she's got a lot on her mind. Yeah, of course. Huh, I actually feel a little encouraged now. Might not seem like it sometimes, but I've got 3 or 4 years worth of wisdom on you. So what do you say? Let's get through this and look forward to having some drinks on the last day. You got it. Randy is kind of taking the place of Crow for, you know, Reen's kind of like older brother role. In terms of like before, you know, Crow was the older brother in terms of being a student, and now Randy's filling that role as a instructor. Even though Randy hasn't been like a normal school instructor before, he has been an instructor for, you know, the military and stuff. Is something bothering you, Kurt? Instructor, to be honest, everything about this trip is bothering me. We've been fighting with Calvert for hundreds of years over ownership of Crossbell. It's finally part of the Empire now, but tensions are still high there, right? Yeah, that's correct. But it might be more accurate to say that tensions are high because it's part of the Empire now. I see, I suppose that makes sense. I'm also concerned about why exactly His Highness came to tell us about the field exercises in the first place. You've known him for a while, haven't you, Kurt? Yes, as I'm sure you know, we Vanders were stationed as the guardians of the Imperial family. I've talked with him many times since we were children. I was certain that one day I'd have the honor of being appointed as his guardian. Your older brother, Mueller Vander, looked after Prince Oliver, right? Right, even as a child, I envied their relationship. Unfortunately, I wasn't blessed with my brother's physique. So I think there's a good chance His Highness could end up growing even bigger than me. I wouldn't be worried if I were you. You're just fine, considering you're still growing. I only know a little about the Vander style, but it's clear to me you've got the perfect frame for dual swords. You understand that, right? Yes, I'm sorry, I shouldn't complain about something that can't be changed. It's just I can't believe how much His Highness has grown. No, I just need to train more. Don't worry, I'll be focused for our exercises tomorrow. Now that I think about it, this must be much more pressure for Yuna than it is for me, given that this is her home. You're right. Good, he realized on his own. Well then, I'll be relying on you tomorrow, Kurt. Understood, thank you. Oh, Vantage Masters? Compared to Yuna's feelings, mine are petty, trivial grievances. I really need to get my mind off things. So to that end, would you like to play a round of Vantage Masters against me, instructor? Well, it's not that I mind, but I didn't take you for a fan of games like these, Kurt. Well, to be quite honest, Sydney sort of half-forced it on me. But I've actually grown to enjoy it. The strategies involved are quite different than those used in chess. I see. Okay, then let's play a round. Well, yeah, because the cards have their each individual, like, effects, whereas chess pieces, like, each chess piece has its own, like, set of moves it can make, but it's not like there's any, like, other effects that kind of happen. Hi, Altina. We'll talk to Altina and Yuna, and then we'll probably end things off before going to sleep. It's been 1 year and 2 months since the two of us were last in Crossbell. Wow. It was during the mission that took us to the underground sector. Yeah, you're right. As far as I could tell from reading the Imperial Chronicle, there weren't any problems as a result of that. The Intelligence Division considers the region to be especially stable for an annexed territory. Apparently, the Governor General's leadership is highly regarded there. Rufus Alberea. Yep. Eldest son of the Alberea family, overseers of the Cruzen province and one of the 4 great houses. Before I joined the Intelligence Division, he was the one who issued my orders. I remember, yeah. And as the leader of the Ironbloods, he took down the Noble Alliance from within. I wonder what Eustace thinks of his brother, knowing what we do now. Oh, Tina, is something wrong? I've been wondering. Is something wrong with Yuna? I'm not sure how to explain it exactly, but something about her has seemed off ever since our field study location was announced. Actually, never mind. You don't need to worry about that right now. But if you go and talk to her, I'm sure it would help. In situations like this, support from friends can make a world of difference. I'm not sure I completely understand, but I'll keep that in mind. I'm sure Rena's the last person she wants to talk to, but we're gonna go say hi to Yuna. Hey, kiddo. Alright, ready to go. Ah, Yuna, you're here. You seem to be in high spirits. Of course I am. I never thought I'd be coming back home so soon. Oh, and we can go around the city this time too, right? Yes, just like last time, we'll have special operations missions. I'll give you the details at the briefing tomorrow morning. Ah, understood. I'm so excited. I hope the kids are doing well. Kids? Oh right, you have younger siblings. Where does your family live? Huh? You want to come to my house? Well, as your instructor, I figured I should meet your family. But more importantly, I thought you'd like to see them. You can go off on your own for a little while. Just let me know and I'll accommodate you. Ugh, why is this guy so... Anyway, let's talk about this after we know what we're doing for our special operations missions. And allow me to be the guide for our activities. Of course. Thanks, Yuna. Well, she seems to be doing better. Let's go say hi to Valimar before we head back. Okay, same deal. Toa's announcements are always so sweet like that. Suppose I ought to head back to my room before it gets too late. Crossbell, it's been a year and a half since we were last here. Yeah, time flies, huh? Back then you didn't talk nearly as well as you do now. Haha, true. And you've softened up considerably since that time. Yeah, I guess I was going through a lot back then. But anyway, do you sense anything here? Not at the moment. Many fates intertwine in this land. To be perfectly honest, anything could happen here. Alright, I'll be ready for anything then. Alright, well, next time we're going to head back to Reen's room and rest, and then tomorrow we will arrive in Crossbell City, where the last time we were there was at the end of Cold Steel 2 when Reen had that encounter with Lloyd and Risha. So we'll see what happens this time. Who knows, maybe we'll even come across Lloyd while we got to figure out at least where he's at some point. But yeah, guess we'll see. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.